Well, good morning. I'm Danielle Wiggins with your 3 News Now morning update. Today is Tuesday, September 13th, and we start with Holly for a check of today's forecast because it was a rainy start to our Tuesday, Holly.
Yes, Danielle, and we still have some showers possible through at least early afternoon. It'll be on and off, and otherwise you'll start to notice more and more sunshine peaks as we get into the day. But what you're not going to notice is a warm up. I mean, this is a snapshot of the view here at 5 o'clock, and we are only in the mid to upper 60s. Definitely a fallish kind of vibe as we head through the remainder of today with that high of 69 degrees. I mean, for this time of the year, you better believe it. That is cool. Looking ahead, though, to a much more seasonal kind of weather pattern as we head into midweek. It's going to be lovely. Tomorrow, Thursday, highs in the 70s, exactly where we should be. Lots of sunshine, too. We're close to 80 degrees on Friday, and then we're into the 80s this weekend. It's going to be summery warm, Danielle. We'll sneak it in again. It's officially still summer, but, you know, as we continue through September, we'll start to get fewer of these breaks. And it looks like we'll hold even into Monday with more warm weather for you.
All righty. Thank you so much, Holly. And Elyria Police are looking for the person who shot and killed a 14-year-old. Shayne Edwards Jr. had just started his freshman year at Elyria High School. Yesterday morning, Shayne's mother went to wake him up and found that he had been shot in his bed while he was asleep.
This is a 14-year-old boy who was shot and killed. This is not normal. And like many of you, I'm not only grieving, but I'm angry.
I don't know if he was the intended target of that at this point. I believe there was like 5 people in the house at the time.
Elyria Police told us the investigation is ongoing. There is still no word on any suspects. And in Akron, police are looking for the suspect who shot a man while he was sitting on his front porch. Police were called to the home on Merton Avenue where they found a 47-year-old man with a gunshot wound to his arm. The victim told police that he exchanged words with 3 men walking by the porch when one of the men fired multiple shots at him. The man was treated for his injuries, and police are working to identify the others involved. A new police body cam video shows what happened when a large fight broke out at Euclid High School Friday afternoon. Police chased and pepper sprayed at least one juvenile to try to get the situation under control. We're told police were alerted after security received a tip from concerned students.
What really shines through for this particular incident is the kids who initially heard about the threat weren't afraid to go forward and tell security. And if that information hadn't been passed along and security hadn't got the police involved, God only knows what could have happened that day.
Police also recovered loaded guns while arresting at least a dozen people. Extra security will now be in place at Euclid High School over the coming days. And a surprise announcement from the CEO of the Cleveland Metropolitan School District. Eric Gordon is stepping down from his position at the end of the academic year. Gordon was very popular among students and teachers, having served as superintendent since 2011. While Gordon oversaw sweeping changes within Cleveland schools, the district's report cards remain among the lowest in the state.
While the decision to leave CMSD at the end of this school year was not an easy one for me, the time and conditions are right for the mayor and board to identify the next CEO.
Cleveland Mayor Justin Bibb says he plans to partner with the Board of Education and the community to find the school's next CEO. And Northeast Ohio drivers continue to get some relief at the pump as prices throughout the region have dropped within the last week. Gas prices in Akron have dropped 16 cents, bringing the city's average to $3.45 a gallon, while Cleveland prices have dropped about 10 cents, which averages to about $3.52 a gallon.
I live in Pearl. I have to drive over here every day to take care of my stepfather, and he's handicapped, so I take him to the hospital every day. So gas prices is a big difference for us. We needed it to come down for us.
$3.29 today. I looked at the gas station there. This one usually here is always 10 cents cheaper than, the Fulton area. Every little penny to me counts.
But at this time last year, Cleveland gas prices averaged around $3 per gallon. And today, the Cleveland Clinic will loosen rules on visitation. This means no set visiting hours or limits on how many visitors a patient can have. Masks are still required, and anyone who has been exposed to or tested positive for COVID-19 must wait 10 days to visit a patient. Visitors of COVID patients must wear a mask, eye protection, gown, and gloves. Okay, get this as we turn to the Guardians. Well, things got a little heated during yesterday's Guardians game against the Angels, which resulted in Guardians manager Terry Francona being ejected during the 7th inning. Now, Andres Jimenez was at bat and a pitch seemed to hit him in the foot. When the umpiring crew determined it couldn't be challenged, well, Tito seemed to have a lot to say and went after the umpire, who then ejected him from the game. Well, this was Tito's third ejection of the season. He is very passionate about his team. Well, thank you for taking time to join me for this 3 News Now morning update. Our digital team will continue to bring you the stories making headlines around Northeast Ohio and beyond. Make sure you continue to check our social media pages and WKYC.com throughout the day. I'm Danielle Wiggins, and I'll see you tomorrow morning on Go starting at 4:30 a.m. Have a great Tuesday, everybody.